Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz with Sneak Peeks Tarot. How are you, my beautiful creatures, doing today? I hope you're doing well. As always, follow your own intuition in any situation. Please take what resonates with you and let go what does not resonate with you. This is for your entertainment only. So, this reading here is called the Divine Love Reading. This one is for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, guys. So this reading has 3 points: the divine, the masculine, and the feminine points. What the divine's trying to bring into you, what the masculine energy is bringing into the relationship, and the feminine. For those of you that are single or not in that level of love, it can bring messages about how to get yourself prepared, or for your divine, or what you need to do, what kind of actions you got to take at this time in your life. It also talks about putting the heart and the mind together, bringing forth from the subconscious also for some people. It's about being true to yourself too, because we have to stay divine balance in order to find love, which incorporates both feminine and masculine energy. Okay, guys? So don't take when I say masculine or feminine energy as if it's a male or female. We both carry both energies. So you can be a masculine energy female, or you can be a feminine energy male. That has nothing to do with anything. It's just one overrides the other. One is a lot stronger. One comes forth a lot stronger. But we do embody both energies, okay, guys? So do not take gender specific. You will know who you are in this reading by what gets clarified. You'll know which one are you. Excuse me. So don't, like I said, only take what resonates, let go what does not resonate. Yeah, but this is talks about, the universe wants to bring us all love. It brings us what we deepest wishes and deepest desires and stuff. So what you truly believe about love is what comes about. Okay, guys? You got to realize that we are creators, so we build, we speak, we feel what we create. And in order to get positive results, you got to keep your mindset positive first and foremost, of course. But we got to really know what we want, because sometimes we focus on what we don't want in relationships, and we can manifest that because that's where we're putting our energy intentions into the universe. Okay, guys? So let's jump right into this, Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so we're going to take the divine point out. We will clarify with the Cairo Machete's Divine Tarot cards, but these are the Archangel Power deck that we're going to use the points for. Okay, so thank you. Your first point from the divine, what they want, what the divine wants to bring you, of course, is always love, but what they feel that you're calling upon, what they feel is that they want to give you, or trying to bring to you, trying to help you here, because like I said, this is divine trying to bring, this is what the steps you're going to need to take for your divine love. If it's not, if you're not in a relationship and stuff like that, it depends on who you are, of course. But here we go. When I say a divine love, I feel like when it's somebody that's meant for you, that the universe brings for you. Okay, that's how I kind of see that a little bit as. So your divine card is 8 of Raphael's. All right, that's the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is divine's message of telling you, wherever you're at right now, there's somewhere else better out there for you. This is a guidance from the divine, saying that for some of you, the path you're on right now when it comes to love is not the correct path, or just not the best path. It might be a good path, it just might not be the best. It might be something more or better. Okay? And the 8 of Raphael also talks about walking away from things that no longer serve us, and going towards those highest desires and love, and what we truly want in our love lives, in our hearts, in our heart space. Other tarot cards usually depict like the moon back here, Okay, but you have Archangel Raphael back here. He's the cups, he's the angel of emotions, of feelings and stuff. Okay, it's love. So it wants you to find something that truly, truly benefits you in the love area. Focus on something that really brings um, you to your heart's desires. This is about making changes in your life, because if you're aware, okay, Gemini, that there are some things that do not serve you, or there was a path that was not serving you, and you just kind of like switch those lanes in order to go towards your purpose. Like I tell people, um to have a good, a divine relationship, especially, your spirit knows when somebody's meant for you, when you're on the same vibration with that person. So it can be really good thing. But when your spirit resists that energy, it's because you're going against some things that aren't true to yourself. So this is the spirit resisting that, this, that other vibration that is not aligned with you, your true self, who you really are, the higher you. And that, can cause relationships to be, toxic. If you need to pay attention to yourself. You need to listen to yourself, listen to your heart's desires, because when we don't, that's when we bring the resistance, we bring the problems, arguments. It don't always have to be that bad. Some people can live through certain resistance, but you know overall, I feel like some of you Geminis are in a situation now that there's a lot of resistance. Your spirit's resisting it because you're not being true to yourself, of what you want in it. It might not be, it's not there's some things that aren't completing you. To complete the package, you be at a Ada Raphael. Okay, but you're not, I mean, to complete the package, you have to be at a 10. A 10 is like, uh your completion. You're only at an 8. Is there some things about the where you're at now, the relationship where you're now, that it's not as what you expected? you know Maybe there's some cups that are not being filled. And to be honest with yourself, if you're really honest, you don't want to stay somewhere where you're not completely happy. You want to go towards something that makes you completely happy, which is the 10 of cups. All right, let's see what the masculine energy is feeling right now, or what the energy is going on right now with masculine energy. Okay, so we got the 6 of Michaels. All right, the 6 of Michaels talks about moving from, once again, it's telling you to switch lanes. I feel like somebody's, you know they might be in a situation, they really care about their partner. Now, like I said, this is the masculine. I don't know if this is you or them, Gemini, but you need to know the feminine energy too. So if this is you feeling this, then yeah, this is you. But if you're not feeling like this, then it's probably the feminine energy. Okay, like I said, whether or not they're male or female energies here. So the 6 of Michaels talks about getting away from turbulence, times rocky, some things that can bring burden, some struggles and stuff like that. So even some arguments, moving to more calmer waters, moving to out of the storm. You're moving out of the storm into the beautiful, bright blue skies, and that's what it's telling you. I feel like the divine wants you to switch your lanes. I feel like there's somewhere else so much brighter and better for you. And you know it wants to unify you with something that's meant for you, that's going to be happy for you, balanced for you, give you your 10 of cups, not an 8 of cups. So I think your divine guidance and self with love is talking about there's something better out there for you. You do not have to stay in a place where you're not completely happy. Okay, so this, with the masculine energy coming in, that they're moving from rocky, turbulence, water, and the 6 of Michaels is air energy, Gemini, and you are air energy. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but we'll see. Let's see what's going on here with the feminine energy. Leap of faith. So the feminine energy just wants to take a leap of faith, move forward without worrying so much about the outcome of the situation. um Maybe that's what's bringing a little bit of problems or uncertainties into this relationship. Um, it can also talk about a new journey, because this is the Fool card. The Leap of Faith card is the Fool's journey. It is the very first card of the tarot. It talks about you know, starting the human journey and not worrying about the ending. You're just starting something. So for the feminine energy, they're taking a leap of faith. They're deciding to go into the, you know, they're not worried about the outcome, you know, unlike the masculine is really worried about, you know, I think, you know, there's some insecurities going on here. So you're headed, you know, where you're headed, there's, for some of you, you could be dealing with a lot of arguments in the current situation. And for others of you, like the Ada Raphael said, you need to switch lanes because there's somebody that's waiting to have a new beginning with you, or you can have a new beginning with somebody that, you know, there's not so much worries about what's going to happen next, you know what I mean? And instead, it's just, you know, believing in your, you know, the point when it comes to the food talks about believing in yourself, listening to your heart's desires too. So the feminine energy, it's ready, like it's ready to start a new journey, and the masculine energy is needs to move away from a journey, from a situation to where they're at. If you can see, I'll show you real quick what I mean. This is the masculine energy. They're in the storm trying to get to the sunny side. And then if you see, this is the sunny side, the green pastures, you know what I mean? So yeah, both are headed towards each other. But somebody has to release something from the past here. Somebody has to switch lanes. The masculine energy has to switch lanes. I feel like the feminine energy is already taking a leap of faith to their heart desires. Okay, when I look at it this way, I see this is the way to get to this other energy. All right, guys. I know it sounds a little weird, but yeah, some of you get it, some of you won't. But it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna clarify. So let's see what's going on here. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Horizon, and Venus. Your love divine. Ada Raphael. Let's see what's going on with this Ada Raphael. Why do we have to switch lanes? The first card is the relationship you're in, or there's no growth, there's no movement here. For some of you, you know there's no movement. Okay. Yep. We have the death card. This needs a transformation. You need to get out of this stagnant energy. You need to transform. You need to move forward. You need to take action. You need to transform that energy. There's a new beginning. Okay. Divine is talking about there's a new beginning here. And then we have the high priestess. So we have somebody very intuitive. Somebody that follows their divine calling. Somebody that maybe deals with the occults too. That know about, you know, those type of feelings, Gemini. I feel like the feminine is going with their intuition, not much. They're more into their intuition, following their heart, and the masculine is into their head. And this is why it's turbulent, because they're overthinking it, possibly in their head too much about the situation. But it's about moving forward and letting go of the outcome in this relationship that's trying to be brought together here by the divine. So, you know, some of y'all know that the relationship you're in, if some of y'all that are in a relationship right now, it's stagnant, it's not moving forward, there's no growth. So that relationship has to die, it has to end. Or within that relationship, something has to die in order to be reborn again, transformed. Okay, so for some of you, it can be within the same relationship, but for others of you, it's about letting go of one relationship and moving on to the next relationship. And the person you're moving on to is probably somebody very intuitive, but they're used to taking those spontaneous risks, taking those leap of faith, you know what I mean? Because they believe in following their heart. Unlike the masculine energy follows their mind too much, they're too logic, and they stay sometimes they get stuck in their ways. They can't even move forward because they're too much in their head, and their energy stays stagnant, stuck, you know. So you need to be careful with that, if whether you're the masculine or the, you know, if you're the masculine energy in the situation. But it's about moving forward and, you know, transforming. It's about change. The death card, some of you could be talking, could be dealing with a Scorpio, but you know, one relationship here is not moving forward, another can, or the relationship needs change to move forward. Okay, so that way y'all can grow together. But right now at this point, things are stagnant, things are not moving at all, and it needs some type of transformation has to come about. All right, guys, I'm sorry, my neighbors are outside playing. If you hear the kids out playing. All right, Six of Michaels. Yeah, the Six of Michaels. The masculine energy needs to communicate. This is about communication and truth. Okay. And we also have the Chariot about moving forward or moving on from one relationship to another. I feel like this new beginning with truth, being true to yourself with the masculine energy. I feel like it can really lead you to move forward because everything's stagnant right now. Being honest with yourself, being honest about the situation so you can start a new beginning. Okay, where there's an ace, that means something has to end. Always something will begin. So, you know, oh wait, there's a card showing itself to me. All right, for some of you, yeah, it's about moving forward from one situation to another. That's all that showed me was the Two of Pentacles. All right, yeah, yeah. You got the Six of Swords again. That's the same card that came out, clarifying. It's telling you to move away, to follow your heart. All right, guys, into true love, into a love. Also using a head and mind decisions to make your choices. Get out your head, use your heart too, in order to make a balanced choice. But I really do feel like with the moon and the like I said, you got the major arcana Cancer, and you got the major arcana for Pisces. So yeah, some of you might be in the decisions between two people, but using your head and your heart the right way, balanced, and getting out of your head completely and using your heart in order to make the decision, not just your mind, will help you make the decision. When I see the moon, I feel like it also talks about your deepest desires, what you really truly want about love. Okay, so you need to go and move towards that, especially if that's what's coming in for you guys. That's for the masculine energy. I feel like the masculine is too much in their head and they need to get out. Let's see what's going on with the feminine energy. Yeah, the masculine has to get out their head. The feminine energy, you have Aquarius with the major kind of Aquarius, but you're also talking about is making a wish, taking a leap of faith, going after something, stuff that the feminine could be in Aquarius. Some of you Geminis could be dealing with an Aquarius. Others of you, it's about making a wish about love. You know what I mean? Maybe the feminine wants you there. You know what I mean? I feel like an attraction. I don't know. This is after the Tower moment for some of you. Yeah, this is a new passionate beginning. Some of you could be dealing with another air sign like you. Yeah, they're fighting for what they believe. They believe that you belong to them. So you already know who this other person is. If some of you Geminis are dealing with two people, um, if it's not, then something within your relationship has to die with your partner in order to give birth to a new. Okay, y'all need to start following your hearts. The masculine energy needs to really get out their head because they're very. I'm so sorry, kids are yelling out there, but they're really in their head about the situation. They're all in their head, and they need to kind of be more like the feminine energy in order to find balance. Take a little leap of faith. Don't be too logic about it. Use your heart about the situation. I really do think you can move forward. Some of you could be getting into maybe the person you're dating, it's a little bit more different than you too. Could be by race or um, some type of difference here, background difference here. But you know who this person is. Okay, you know who you're dealing with, and you know if it's within your relationship, you have to end the stagnant energy within your relationship. Some of y'all need to that spark of love again. It's like when it could have been a long-term relationship, for a lot of y'all, and then how passion dies, and then the feminine energy wants to bring more passion, is hoping for more passion in the relationship, and you're still stuck in your head, and you can't bring passion when you're stuck in your mind. I feel like you need to let go and release the mind part, or incorporate your heart and kind of follow your heart, and because this relationship is going through a transformation. For those of you that's the same relationship, for others of you, you probably going through a different path.